Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to explain that how a concerned person or facility manager or any person can prepare the data into the facttext template. As to go through the asset and PPM management, the facttext team requires some data into the required template. So how to get that template? So in just open the Chrome and enter facttext data required. Okay, you can now you need to go to the click on the first link, and then you need to click on the read more, and you can see we have the different template for the different modules. So I am going to start with the Kaizen CFM. So now I'm going to click on the link. Now you can see here is a template link. Now you can see the template link over the screen. So the Kaizen module required some templates like technician employee details, checklist details, asset and PPM details, and escalation matrix. So now I'm going to copy these because this is a Google sheet link and you can edit this sheet. So I'm going to convert this into the Excel format, and or our team also provide you the Excel sheet for the same. So I already converted the format into the Excel sheet. So the first one is the admin staff. Basically, there are two role in the factech software. Like first one is the admin role, and the second one is staff role. You can say also technician role. So what is the admin role? Admin role have the all the permission regarding the system, and you can also customize the permission of the admin. Like if any admin want to see only the asset module, if they want to see the visitor modules, complaint module, so these are the admin roles. What is the staff or technician role? So the staff basically means they are responsible for doing any task. For example, in the asset and PPM section, they are responsible for using our technician app, that is a staff app, so that they can scan the particular QR code and perform the particular checklist or fill the particular checklist. So in this, first we need to add the employee name. Suppose just for example, I'm going to add phone number. Okay, for the staff role or technician role, email ID is not mandatory. If you have, you can add. If you don't have, you can skip. Okay, and then the next one is the team. For example, Mohit is belong to this team. So for this, like DC operator, you can also edit this and change to the like housekeeping, electrical, security, etc. Same as the admin role. So suppose I'm going to add admin role. So for the admin role, so for the admin role, email ID is compulsory. So we need to mention some email ID. Okay. So this is the admin and staff part. You can also see there are multiple links that you can use our FAQ link just to know more about the same. Okay. The second one is a checklist format. Basically, the team has the checklist in the form of the Excel sheet. You can also share that Excel sheet. We can configure, but it's better to just manage your checklist in factech format. Like first one is that you can see the checklist name. Suppose this is the checklist name of DZ every 600 hour. So what is the group? Like a basic check, and what is the points are there? Like first point is this, second point is air filters, third point is fuel filter. What type of instruction do you want to give? Like you want to fill this instruction in the form of drop down. For the drop down, you need to mention the option. You can also mention the same in the form of checkbox. If you want something to just in the checkbox, just select the checkbox. If you want something in the text option, like you want to enter something in alphanumeric manner. Okay. Apart from all this, you can also have we can also have the number format, in which you can add any numbers like readings. Okay. And also we have the photo attachment option. Example of photo attachment is like technician need to submit the live photo of the work that they have done. Okay. So this is like one checklist. You can see from the second checklist, you can see these are the readings in the numbers form, in the camera form, photo, etc. So if you want to know more about the checklist part, you can click on the given link. The next part is the asset part. This is the most important part. So how to create the asset list in the factech system? Okay, so the first we need to mention the asset name. Asset name is mandatory. Then the asset location is mandatory. Then the category of the asset is mandatory. Apart from all these, we can mention any details like model, serial number, make, etc. You can mention any details, but these three are compulsory. While adding the asset name, we need to like keep in mind like asset name must be unique. Suppose we are going to add DZ1. Okay, the suppose location is ground floor, and again we are going to add DZ1 and the location ground floor. So here the asset is not unique, so we need to add some asset, like all the asset in a unique manner. Like suppose DZ1 both are DZ1. Suppose DZ1 is a for 500 kVA, and suppose there are two 5 kVA DZ1 at the ground floor, so we need to add like one, and for this we need to add 500 kVA, 500 kVA 2. Why there is a need of unique asset name in the factoring system? Because we need to generate the separate QR code for the each asset based on the location. If we are going to give the same asset name with the same location, then the team might confuse which is the original QR code for the particular asset. Okay, while creating this list, we also take care of like we don't need to keep anything blank, like from the location, category, and asset name. Suppose I'm going to add any asset. Suppose I'm going to add any asset, and I left the location, and I just add the category, suppose. Okay, so in this case it will be not uploaded by the factory team. Okay, next part is the ascent and ppm part. This is the very most important part of asset and ppm. So you can see here is the asset name. First one is the asset name column. So we don't need to type anything over here. Just what we have make the asset list, what we have make the asset list, we need to copy from here and paste here. Why I'm going to copy and paste here? Because what the asset list we are going to give to the factory team, the same the factory team will going to configure the ppm schedule. Okay, that's why we are going to copy and paste. The next one is the category. This is the ppm category, not the asset category. It might be possible at your site that asset category and ppm category must be same, but in most of the cases I can see the facility manager or the concerned person write the name in such a manner of the category only, like they separated the ppms into two or three category based on the frequency. For the daily one they just wrote the daily engineering, and for the ppm frequency like monthly, yearly, etc., they wrote the ppm engineering. Okay, so for your case, it might be possible that these the asset category and PPM category must be same. The next column is the frequency. What is the frequency of PPM? Suppose your frequency is like quarterly. Okay, quarterly. So if we are adding the frequency, then we need to add a upcoming due date for this asset. For example, I have added quarterly, and my next schedule is like 21st 21st October 2024. It's for only for example. So we need to mention the upcoming schedule for the same. Okay, then at what time it going to be due, so we need to mention the time. And the next column is the checklist name. From where it's came, we just generated the checklist, so we need to copy the checklist name and paste it over here. Okay, and again the assigned team. From where we got the assigned team? We got the assigned team from the admin and staff tab. You can see here is the team. So all are interrelated. Okay, So these are the complete format for the asset and ppm. You can see q for quarterly, m monthly, y yearly, h half yearly, w weekly, d daily. Suppose for the daily cases, we must have the multiple times or a single time, so we need to make them separated with the help of commas. One There is one confusion among all the concerned member regarding the frequency. I certainly got the question from the most of the site, like what if there is a multiple ppms for a single asset. So we need to make a separation with the help of comma. M for monthly. For now I'm going to write in the sequence quarterly and yearly. Suppose three ppms as per the frequency. So the date also we need to add with the help of comma. For example, for monthly, suppose this is for monthly 04. This is the upcoming start date for the monthly. Okay, and I'm going to add the upcoming start date for the quarterly. And now I'm going to add the upcoming uh, date for the yearly one. Okay, so we need to separate them with the help of commas. Okay, if they have multiple timings, so again we need to make them separate with the help of commas. Okay, you can also see asset name must match with the name in the asset list. I already told you. Checklist name to be provided if you automatically map BPM schedule must match with the name from the checklist sheet. I already explained from where it came, like checklist one. So the next table is the escalation matrix. We have multiple escalation matrix also based on the days and number of person concerned member. Okay, so suppose for DG1 I want to make some like escalation matrix. So we need to mention label 1, 2, 3 and hour after. Like suppose something is due at 9 a.m. today, and a concerned person want, like, if it's not completed within 24 hour, I want an email of escalation. So in this way the escalation matrix work. 24 hour you can see, label 2 again 24 hour, and label 3 again after 48 hour. Like if label 1 is due escalated, then after 24 hour label 2 escalated. Okay, you can also check the this link for more details. Escalation matrix, for the escalation matrix we need to mention the categories of the escalation. So we need to create the escalation category first, like what type of escalation is this. It's related to technical or non-technical. Okay, so that's all about the asset and ppm part. The next one is the inventory part, inventory module. It's a simple template. Like for the inventory module we need to mention the name. Yellow fields are compulsory. Name of the item, numbers like measuring unit. Suppose something is in liter. Suppose I'm going to add diesel, so the diesel have the measuring unit in terms of liter. Okay, okay, the measuring unit means in which unit we measure the particular item. Categories. Okay, suppose category I'm going to add dz. Okay, current stock. Current stock, what the quantity you have right now. Reorder level, if we mention the reorder level, suppose I'm going to add current stock 12. Reorder level, suppose I'm going to add a 5. So if the item reaches at 5, a concerned person will receive an email that the item soon going to be the out of stock, kindly refill. Okay, if price is applicable for your site, you can add price also. Vendor, you can add the vendor also. Warehouse, what is the warehouse over here? Some of the site have multiple stores, like West Delhi store, East Delhi store. So this is the store name. If you have only one store, then write your site name. Okay, store one. Or if you don't have the store name, just like the site name. Okay, minimum stock. Why we need to add the minimum stock? Because we have the dashboard which reflect your items on the basis of like maximum stock, minimum stock, reorder level, etc. Maximum stock, what is the capacity of your store for the particular item? Suppose you have only 500 capacity to store the tube light. Okay. And the next one is the sales price. If you have some sale price or you are maintaining the inventory for the selling purpose, you need to mention the sale price also. If you don't have any sale price, just add the sale price as a price per unit. Okay. You can see the yellow fields are compulsory. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.